Hi people, it's Ngan here. I'm passionate about sunscreen and skincare. I'll talk about it all the time in my channel. So make sure you subscribe to my channel here so you will be the first one to see my video. Also, go and follow my Instagram here when I post a lot about sunscreen and skincare. Alright, so this video that I am gonna talk about all the products that I used to treat my acne back then when I still had, like acne, blackheads, whiteheads, inflammatory acne. So I have been using and experienced those products for months and months to treat the acne, and I think they worked for my skin. I think that they brought my skin to another level, and I have to share with you guys all these products that I've used. Actually, it's not a lot of products, but those products like set a basic or set the foundation for me to go further in my skincare journey. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it right now. The first product ever that I used to treat the acne is the Adapalene 0.1%, the Differin. So Adapalene is the third generation of the retinoid family, which can treat like most of the skin issues, including like acne, blackhead, whiteheads, inflammatory acne, fungal acne, etc., etc. And also, it's very powerful in anti-aging. It will help to reduce the wrinkles and premature aging. It's a really good investment that I, invested in the early time when I had acne. I think it worked perfectly. So I wrote a blog that a journey that I use Differin in the first week and the second week and how it performs in my skin using this product. So really when I use this product, I have to take time. Adapalene wouldn't work like right away when you use the product for first night or second night. I have to wait until like after first week or second week, then I started to see the result. But then when I used it, I started to see the results like after like I think 3 to 4 days, like really minor results that, sometimes you can barely see it. I noticed that my acne is kind of like reduced. I mean, it's less painful, it's less visible than usual. So the appearance of this starts to look like smaller, and it reduces the swollen appearance of that. It helps with the inflammatory properties. So that's why there are some like acne that I feel pain. Then when I apply that and couple of nights after that, pain in the acne is kind of like gone and reduced, and it started to drive out the acne and started to like fade away, leave me some scar. Of course, the beginning when I used this product, maybe the first week, then I started to see I had more acne than I did not use this product, and that is the way that it works. When I have acne, then my cell turnover is kind of disrupted. It's very slow, so it needs adapalene or it needs some form of vitamin A to kind of stimulate the cells turnover to make it faster and to unclog the pores. It works in that way. It also reduces the inflammatory factors which caused by the acne and the bacteria. What? The dog? Please, I'm filming video here. Can you stop barking? Alright. Well, okay, just ignore it. So, where were I? So the first week when I have to layer a moisturizer first, and this is the moisturizer that I use, the Celery PM, which contains 4% of niacinamide. And niacinamide, when I combine with the adapalene, I mean layer, not like mixing them, using together, okay? So layer them, like I put this on my face first, and then I put Differin, adapalene. It works wonderfully with niacinamide and adapalene together because the pH of this is kind of the same level. I would think it's around like maybe 5 to 7 pH. I didn't see any like irritate with that when I use it that way. So I apply this first, and then I apply Differin. I will see in the next morning if my skin feels drier. Then I would know that that is not enough moisturizer for my skin. Then and at night I would apply moisturizer and then adapalene and then another moisturizer, but I didn't feel any dryness or anything in my skin, so I would just layer one layer of the moisturizer and that's it for me. It's based on your skin condition as well. If you see that you apply this and then you apply that on top, it's too dry in your skin, then you might want to finish that with another layer of moisturizer to kind of like lock everything and to kind of provide you more moisture. After 2 weeks that I could see a noticeable result using Differin, then my inflammatory acne will reduce dramatically. I also use that for the back. Process of getting rid of acne is quite slower than the face because the cell turnover is quite slow, and also the skin is much thicker than the face. Yeah, but I still continue to use it, and of course I used it. I have to be pretty patient on that, and it's actually my several tubes. I think it's the second tubes of Differin already, and I still have another tube waiting for me as well. So yeah, I like this product. It's very accessible to buy in Vietnam as well. When I use this product, I would kind of like change all of my other products. I switch to all the fragrance-free skincare cleanser, used cleansing oil or cleansing balm, which would not irritate my skin, and also the cleanser would need to use something fragrance-free and no irritated essential oils and alcohols and things. Other products, I would need to choose the product without alcohol and fragrance because I don't want to add another elements which can potentially irritate my skin or and also when I used Differin, of course I have to use sunscreen, and of course sunscreen is the thing that I have to use every day, and I try to reapply it after like every 2 to 3 hours. So one thing to keep in mind that the Adapalene is less irritated and much gentler compared to the genuine treatment. So it is a great start for you to begin to treat acne and how it works. And I invite it, if you have oily skin in combination and more to an oily side, it would be better to use Adapalene to treat your acne because it can dry your skin. So when you have oily skin, it's kind of have to kind of balance in a way. It tolerate better than compared to the dry skin. That doesn't mean that dry skin cannot use that. Of course, you still can use that, but you need to gradually introduce this to your skincare routine. It's not like you use every single night and then you experience dramatic dryness and itchiness in your skin. It's not that you need to see how your skin can tolerate and then build up gradually on your skincare routine. Maybe you just use it like 2 nights a week and then to see how your skin performs, and then you can gradually increase it like 3 nights a week and 4 nights a week or something. Yeah, that's what I used also with the Differin. Okay, the next product that I cannot wait to share to you guys, and I think that I've talked about this product and its ingredients several times, and I won't shut up, man. I won't. It is the Niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. This is the goddess. This is the superstar ingredient that I use ever and ever again, and my skin loves niacinamide. I have been talking about niacinamide inside most of my video, and you know how much I love it. Niacinamide is a superstar ingredient that can help to treat the acne, that can help to reduce the oil production, that can help to reduce the size of your pores, and can help with the inflammatory properties. People with rosacea, you still can use that. It will help to reduce the irritation and the redness in your face. And it's also for sensitive skin. It can help to strengthen your skin protective barrier. So it is such a perfect ingredient and good ingredient. You want to keep in mind that for some skin, they're like maybe 10% is a little too much. You can experience like some like weird sensation or running sensation, and it's like kind of like staying there, and it makes your skin red and irritated. Maybe you want to go to a lower strength before you jump to a 10%. If you have a very sensitive skin, maybe you can start at like 4% or 5% first before you jump into that. So I also can recommend this moisturizer, which contains 4% of niacinamide, which I love it. I love that moisturizer. And some other serum which contains around that concentration for you to start to begin. And of course, skincare is not about battle, it's not about competitions like, oh, my skin, I have to get the high strength because my friend does that as well, because her skin can tolerate that much. I want to compete with her with the concentration as well. It's not. It's all about listening to your skin and how much it can tolerate the concentration. I know that my skin can tolerate that much concentration, like 10% of niacinamide, and I use the Trustfy. Usually the oily skin type, combination 1 to oily side would be fine using the 10% of concentration niacinamide. Oily skin is the healthy skin, I mean. Yeah, you should be happy if you have oily skin. Yeah. Because it can reduce oil to moisture your skin, but for dry skin it don't really do that thing, so it's much more powerful. Yeah. And when I used it, man, it's just one night and it performs very well. I could see a noticeable result after one night using this product, and oh man, I just love it. I love it to the max. I recommend it for everyone around me, like my friends, my brother, my father. No, my father don't use it. My father don't use skincare. Don't give a shit about that. If you use the ordinary serum, it's kind of leave a bit sticky to your face at first, but I did not bother about that. Hearing to the result it brought to me, a little bit stickiness wouldn't harm. Let me know if you have any question and anything that I missed from the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because if you subscribe it, YouTube will know that you will like those kind of video and will suggest you some other helpful similar video to level up your skincare routine and to achieve your perfect skin that you ever deserve. Alright, I will see you guys in my next video, and I wish you guys have a healthy and glowy skin. I love you guys. You love me too. I love you more.